morning, everybody. Welcome into the Bobby Kong Show here on the 45th anniversary of ICRT Radio. I don't know about you, but I am very excited about what's going to be happening here on our program tonight. We're going to be joined in just a moment by our good friend, Deborah Chung. And our director has told Deborah to wear something sexy to the studio. But, you know, this is radio, so it's hard to see something sexy. So, Deborah, the instruction is for you to sound sexy. Anyway, with that, let's just say good evening, Deb.
各位朋友，晚安！好高兴今天可以有这个机会来参加 Bobby Kong 的 show。
Ooh, I love the sound of your voice. You're giving me a chibi guoda. What a thrill it is to be on the air with you again, Deborah.
Nice to be here too. 好高兴，我全身有鸡皮疙瘩。
Hey, tonight we're going to have our Shao Fun Yelling Contest. Did I pronounce that properly?
很接近了。你应该要说小贩叫卖比赛。小贩。
Of course, the winner of our Shao Fun Yelling Contest will get a dinner for two at Eddie's Cantina in Tianmu.
太棒了！等一下，我们今天的小贩叫卖比赛的获奖者将可以得到可以去天母的 Eddie's Cantina 来享用非常美味的墨西哥晚餐。
And also tonight we're going to tell you how you can get a free beer.
哇！还有免费的啤酒，真是太棒了！大家一定要听下去哦。
And coming up in our program, we'll have comments from Michael McDonald of the Doobie Brothers. We'll have Shaka Khan to talk about one of her songs, and we'll be sharing a recording with Stevie Wonder singing from his hotel room using a keyboard on the coffee table.
哇，Bobby，你让我真是越来越兴奋了。有这么多大牌的歌手，有 Doobie Brothers 的 Michael McDonald， 还有 Shaka Khan， 还有 Stevie Wonder， 我快受不了了。
Of course, we'll have lots of great music, and we'll be sharing memories with some of the great DJs, some of the former DJs of ICRT from the ICRT retirement home. DJs like Richie Walker, Tony Taylor, Dennis Nie, Sally Ye, and Ron Stewart.
You're totally turning me on right now. 有这么多这么棒的 DJ， 从过去已经在 ICRT 服务了这么久的 DJ， 全身都整个人都头皮发麻了。Oh God, I can't do this. I'm cracking myself up, man.
It's okay. We're just having fun. It's all about having fun, and that's what we're doing. You're just putting on your sexy voice tonight, right?
Yes, I am.
So let's have fun. Let's have fun. Right. In fact, everybody join us, and let's have fun tonight. Everybody shall fun tonight. Everybody have fun tonight listening to ICRT on this, our 45th anniversary. Wherever you are on this planet, and we know that many of you are listening online in other countries, and we appreciate that. Thank you for listening to ICRT and celebrating with us. Don't forget, we've got some free beer to give away coming up in just a few minutes. Stay tuned to find out how you can get a free beer tonight, right here on ICRT.
ICRT. FM 100.
Wow, how is that for a mashup? Bruno Mars telling us to put our pinky finger to the moon. Have you ever done that? In that mashup, we listened to Bruno, of course, with Ariana Grande. Snoop Dogg was rapping in there. Justin Timberlake was there. And Craig David, yeah, he was in there too. Coming up in just a few minutes, Shaka Khan is going to tell us how she hits some of those high notes, and you're not going to believe the magic that she's going to be telling us about. That's coming up in a few minutes. But speaking of magic, we have a magical offer for you tonight. That's right, a free beer from Eddie's Cantina in Tianmu. And here to tell us all about it is Eddie himself. Hello, Eddie.
Yes, that's right. So for the first 5 people that come into Eddie's Cantina in Tianmu, we're going to give you a free beer if you tell us the secret password. And the secret password is ICRT.
That's it? That's all they have to do to get a free beer?
Come on into Eddie's Cantina, and the first 5 people will get a free beer. All they've got to say is ICRT.
只要您就是到我们天母的艾迪墨西哥餐厅走进来，说通关密语。通关密语很简单，就是 ICRT， 然后你就可以立即获得免费的啤酒。
That's right, free pijo, free beer at Eddie's Cantina. Right now, Shaka Khan, say hi to your fans in Taiwan.
Hey, this is Shaka Khan, and you're kicking it with Gonzalez, yeah. Got you at the quicksand, that's the way it was. Happened so naturally, didn't I know it was love? The next thing I felt was you holding me close. What was I gonna do? I let myself go. 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 I've been waiting for you. It's been so long. Ask just what I would do when I heard your song. Fill my heart with your kiss. You gave me freedom. You knew I could not resist. I needed someone, and now I'm flying through the stars. I hope this life lasts forever. Ain't nobody loves me better than their time. Makes me happy, makes me feel this way. Ain't nobody loves me better than you.
Shaka Khan making us feel good whenever she hits all of those high notes. And she told me how she does it. Shaka, explain how you hit those notes.
I'm gonna tell you the honest to God truth. All I do is sleep. I get plenty of, it's a muscle. You gotta rest it.
Right.
You gotta let it rest. You cannot be doing what we used to do
Right.
back in the day, and keep a voice. I had many hoarse nights, back then. But now I get my rest, and that's the only thing I consciously do. The rest, I'm telling you, it's bigger than me.
Bigger than you.
Yes, it is not me.
So
it
what are you
is
talking
my
about
voice.
here?
I'm like a vessel.
A vessel for?
A vessel from a higher force, a higher energy.
I see.
Definitely, I call it the green laser beam.
The green laser beam.
And on good nights, on runs like this, when I get reciprocative love from the audience, like I get every time I come to Japan,
Oh, yeah.
I hook into the green laser beam, and sometimes I don't even remember what I did. It's like,
Wow.
I'm gone. I'm outside myself.
And here she is getting outside of herself right now, getting ready to give us all chicken skin. Shaka Khan hooking in. Yeah, ain't nobody make me feel this way. Shaka Khan, right here on the Bobby Kong Show on the 45th anniversary of ICRT. Our listeners have spent a lot of time listening to this radio station for many good reasons. And right now, we want to share some of those reasons with you. Why did you listen to ICRT?
1985 was the year I realized English wasn't just a school subject, but a language that could help me make more money to help my family.
That's right.
We listened because all the DJs were foreigners. Those DJs didn't worry about grammar when speaking. They understood us when we called in and our grammar wasn't perfect.
Yeah, that's right.
I remember thinking, hey, I'm speaking English and an American understands me.
And we love to listen to your phone calls. Tell us about your memory of listening to ICRT. Once again, welcome back to the Bobby Kong Show right here on ICRT Radio.
Bob, can I ask a question, please?
Sure, Samson. What is it?
I've been listening, and sometimes they say, Kamasami Kong, and then other times they say, Bobby Kong. Why do you say Kamasami Kong sometimes and Bobby Kong other times?
Well, Samson, it's simple. You see, here in Taiwan, they call me Bobby Kong. But on the radio in Japan, they call me Kamasami Kong. Like this. Kamasami! Gotta love it. Just gotta love that song, Rock and Roll Love Affair, that of course by Prince, one of those rare tracks that you rarely hear on the radio, Rock and Roll Love Affair. Hey, this segment of our program is dedicated to all the hard-working people out in Hsinchu at TSMC, making all of us here in Taiwan feel so proud. Congratulations on your great work and all of your achievements that are experienced by people all over the world. TSMC, Shei Ni. All right, coming up right about now, we're going to talk to a longtime friend. His name is Ed Gonzalez. He's not only a video podcaster, as many of you know. He's on YouTube. He's also the owner and proprietor, chef, and janitor of Eddie's Cantina in Tianmu. And he's the maker of some really hot sauce called Reaper, which is now available in bottles by popular demand. He's joining us together with his wife and daughter. So right now, let's just say good evening to you, Ed Gonzalez.
Hey, good evening to you. Good evening to everybody in the ICRT world. We really appreciate you having us.
Did I get your title right? You do all of those things in your restaurant, right?
100%. Yeah, people think when you go into your restaurant, people are the staff is serving you hand and foot, but you're coming in, you're taking out the trash, you're flipping tortillas, you're chatting, you're doing whatever you got to do to make it happen.
And you're doing a podcast, a video podcast on YouTube. I want to find out much more about that a little bit later in the show. But first, you have a free present, something free for all of our ICRT listeners right now, right?
Yes, that's right. So for the first 5 people that come into Eddie's Cantina in Tianmu, we're going to give you a free beer if you tell us the secret password. And the secret password is ICRT.
That's it? That's all they have to do to get a free beer?
Come on into Eddie's Cantina and the first 5 people will get a free beer. All they've got to say is ICRT, ICRT, ICRT.
Now, to get the free beer, you must be at least 18 years of age. And if you're on your way to Eddie's Cantina, drive carefully. That's very important. 18 years of age and drive carefully. Eddie, you're with your wife, right?
Hi, everyone. This is Joe.
Hi, Joe. I understand you used to listen to ICRT.
Yes, since I was a kid.
Yeah. And what were you listening for? Were you listening for the music or for the DJs? What was the main reason?
I used to, I study very hard. Mm-hmm. And in my school, all the teachers just encourage us to listen to ICRT.
Wow.
To learn and practice your listening comprehension. And also, it's really, really like a huge that time. Yeah, and then basically every day we go home to finish our homework, and then we just kind of like open the radio station and then listen to different hosts, like Ron Stewart.
Oh, sure.
Yeah, and also I remember I called in for Josephine.
Oh, of course.
Yeah, and a lot of different, like, of course, there are like pop music, right?
Yeah.
So different kind of programs we listen to. Yeah, the most interesting is just like we get to get interaction with the host.
Yeah.
Or we can call in, or we get to like send our birthday wishes to people who is important to us, right?
Oh, yeah, you know very well, Joe. You must have been a professional listener back in the day.
We basically live with ICRT.
Well, thank you very much. And now you're living with Eddie at Eddie's Cantina in Tianmu, and we just heard Eddie give an offer to our listeners. Can you please repeat that in Chinese?
OK， 只要您就是到我们天母的艾迪墨西哥餐厅走进来，说通关密语。通关密语很简单，就是 ICRT，然后你就可以立即获得免费的啤酒。
Taiwan 啤酒？
我们有精酿啤酒，就是生啤酒。
好棒啊 I can't wait. Anyway, Joe, thank you very much. Can you guys come back and join us a little bit later when we have the Xiao Fan yelling contest?
Sure, our
Of
pleasure.
course, of course.
And Eddie, I understand your daughter is there, Aliyah. Hello, Aliyah.
Hello.
Hello. You're a podcaster too, or a videocaster. What do you do on the internet?
I make YouTube videos, and I make a lot of gaming, just basically gaming videos for a lot of people to watch and learn different stuff on games.
That sounds very interesting. My grandson loves games. Maybe I should introduce him to you.
Of course.
Aliyah, do you know what a Xiao Fan yell is?
Not really.
Like a street vendor. They used to go around in Taipei and in the night markets, and they used to yell out all kinds of sales pitches.
Oh, of course.
Yeah? Can you do one for us?
I'll think about one. Maybe.
How about we all try one?
Oh,
yeah?
okay, sure. All right.
Yeah?
All right.
Okay, so I'll go first.
All right,
okay?
Eddie, you're first.
So like I was saying, when I was a kid in Mexico, my two favorite ones were agua, agua, which means water. That would be the waterman coming in the morning,
okay,
right? About
aqua.
5 or 6 a.m.
Yeah.
And my second favorite one would be when we were walking through the markets, when we would, people would be selling tacos, right?
Oh.
And they would say, taco, 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 2 por 200, taco, 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 2 por 200. It was amazing. I love it.
That was fantastic. You could win the prize tonight and have dinner for 2 at your own restaurant.
Sounds good to me.
Hey, okay, Joe, it's your turn to do a Xiao Fan yell.
Okay, let me try to figure some out.
Okay.
I remember there's a very famous Taiwanese song, and it's named after this. And it's about like bottles of alcohol.
Yeah.
So I think people are like trying to sell the empty bottles,
Right.
something like that. So I cannot sing, sorry, but I think I can try to pronounce it in Taiwanese.
Okay, please.
酒干倘微波. I think that's it. And then they just repeat the same words over and over.
Well, Joe, I have a question for you because I used to live in Dinghao and they came around in the midnight hour and they would be selling badzang. But of course, they used a loudspeaker, but they didn't want to wake anybody up. So they whispered into the loudspeaker.
I didn't know about that.
Badzang, badzang, show badzang. And it would echo all over the neighborhood. And of course, it would wake everybody up.
Right.
They were being so polite, right? To whisper in the loudspeaker. That was sweet.
That's interesting.
Taiwanese are very polite.
Absolutely. Okay, Aliyah, your turn.
So we go to this night market, and we always buy this shawarma. And they always say, "Come get your shawarma, only $40."
And they say that in English like that?
No, in Chinese they say, 沙威玛,沙威玛,来拿你的沙威玛,才40块哦.
I love those sounds. Anyway, Ed, Aliyah, and Joe, thank you very much. And thank you for the great offer for the free beer for the first 5 people to come in and say ICRT. Go to Eddie's Cantina and get your free beer. Joe, can you repeat that for us one more time in Chinese?
Okay, sure. 只要您前进到天母的艾迪墨西哥餐厅，走进来说我们的通关密语，通关密语是 ICRT， 就可以享受到一杯我们的生啤酒哦。
All right. Thank you very much, Joe. Thank you, Aliyah. We'll check in with you later. And Eddie, thank you very much for the kind offer for all of our ICRT listeners on this, our 45th anniversary.
Our pleasure. Thank you very much. We're honored to be on ICRT. As my wife was saying, I've been listening to it for a long time as well. I've been here for about 20 years.
Okay, Joe,
Thank you for having us.
before we go, I know you know how to sing the ICRT song, so can you do that for us?
ICRT Taiwan.
Kong on ICRT's 45th Anniversary DJ Reunion Extravaganza. Exclusively here on FM 100.
And once again, welcome back to the Bobby Kong Show on this Tuesday night, 45th anniversary of ICRT. 45 years on the air. Can you believe that? Well, it's true. Anyway, coming up in this segment of our program, we'll be talking with TV personality, TV star, and longtime friend, Dennis Nie. Also want to say hello to Kathy and Carlos, who sent in a message from their ship, the MSC Grandiosa. They're currently cruising around Japan, listening to this broadcast. Hey, thank you for listening, Kathy and Carlos. Oh, by the way, Samson will join us a little bit later in this segment of our program, because Samson Strong, well, he has a new girl group that he's managing. I can't wait to hear about this. They're called the Taiwan Spicy Girls, and they have some kind of essence or perfume that's guaranteed to attract hungry men. I can't wait to hear about this. Right now, though, Deborah is standing by because she wants to turn us on to a singer from Iceland who is half Chinese. And I'm not sure about the pronunciation of her name. It's spelled Laufey. Laufey? Deborah?
Laufey, okay. I hope she didn't hear this.
No, she spells it Laufey. Laufey. How do you pronounce that?
I believe it's Leve.
Leve.
Yes.
In Icelandic, right?
In Icelandic, yes.
So why doesn't she spell it the way it sounds? Like you said, Laufey, is that right?
No, it's Leve.
Leve. Okay.
Yes.
Sorry, Leve, if she's listening. And I know she's listening right now. People around the world are listening to this program.
Oh, yes. She's super big now.
Tell us a little bit about her, then we'll play her song, okay?
OK， Leve 她有一个中文名字，因为她是一个冰岛跟中国的混血儿，所以她的名字叫林冰。她是今年 Grammy Award 的一个最佳女歌手的得主。她今年赢得了 Best Traditional Pop Vocal Album for Grammy Award this year.
And what's the name of this song?
The song is From the Start.
Here's Leve?
Yes, Leve.
Oh, I do love her. Leve, her music is so fresh. Her voice is so fresh. Her lyrics are so fresh. Dennis Nie will be joining us in just a few minutes here on the birthday of ICRT, so stick around. There's more to come. Samson, how Joe Bujen?
Yeah, long time no see. How Joe Bujen?
So, what have you been up to?
What have I been up to?
Yeah.
Well, let's see. I got tired of sitting around on my duff all day, and I got inspired, Bob.
Wow.
I got inspired by the Spice Girls from England.
Wow.
You know, those girls who sing, I'll tell you what I want, what I really, really want, what I really, really want.
Okay, that's enough.
Yeah, those girls. Anyway, I got to thinking that maybe Taiwan should have our own Spice Girls.
Good idea. Tell us about it.
I formed a group,
Wow.
and I call them the Taiwan Spicy Girls.
And so, what's the concept?
Well, you know, guys like food, right?
Sure.
And so, for these girls, we created a perfume that smells like some of the wonderful aromas from the night market. Great idea, right?
Oh, I don't know. Strange.
Well, can I introduce my girls? Because they're here and they smell so good. And for you folks in Radioland, if you sniff your radio, you might be able to smell these girls too. Use your imagination.
That's a little strange. Samson, go ahead, introduce your girls.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's the Taiwan Spicy Girls. Sanku Lame. Go, girls!
Hi, I'm Tsai Tao Gui, and I smell like rice cakes. I like a man who smells like Pi Dan with tofu, 1,000-year-old eggs.
Hi, I'm Ma La Guo, and I smell like your favorite spicy hot pot. I like a man who can eat some zhu shui, pig's blood cake. Yummy, yum, yums.
And hi, I'm Cho Tofu Spice, and I smell like
like your old uncle who asked me to pull his finger. And I like a man who can't hold it in and just likes to let the wind fly. And I like a man who can take it fried or steamed.
God.
Yummy, yum, yum.
Well, there you go, Bob. What do you think? My idea for the Taiwan Spicy Girls, Sankulame.
Yeah, the most ridiculous idea I've ever heard.
I think I'm a genius.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, how about a big round of applause for the Taiwan Spicy Girls?
Okay. By the way, are you still singing?
Oh, yeah, I'm still singing.
Could you take us out with a song?
You want to hear my song about Taiwan food?
Absolutely.
Okay, here we go. All I wanna do is make lunch for you. Some biendong or chodofu. All I wanna do is make lunch for you. Some biendong or chodofu.
What a great story in that song, huh? Wow, she goes out, she finds a guy, she makes love to the guy, but she's married to another guy who can't give her what she wants, and so she finds it with someone else, and then she has to tell the other guy when he comes around and he sees the baby, he says, "Oh, it's my eyes. The baby has my eyes." And she says, no, I'm in love with another man, so sorry, buddy, and thanks for the donation. I guess that's what they say. Anyway, big thanks to Samson for his version of that song. All I want to do is make lunch for you, some biendong or chodofu. And right now, let's welcome to our ICRT airwaves a TV star, a well-known personality, a guy with the greatest voice in the world. He's my longtime friend, Mr. Dennis Nie. We're catching him in his car. Hi, Dennis.
Hey, Bobby. Hey, everybody. Oh, it's good to hear your voice, Bobby.
Great to hear your voice, too, Dennis. And, of course, we're seeing you on TV. Remind us of the name of your TV show and how we can find it.
Oh, yeah, we're doing, there's a new show in Taiwan. We've been doing this is going into our third season. It's called the Taipei Tonight Show. That we are airing it. It's a network, so we're broadcasting in many different countries around the world. But you can also find us on YouTube. Just type the Taipei Tonight Show, or the network name is called Taiwan Plus. Taiwan
Plus and Taiwan Tonight.
Taipei Tonight.
Taipei Tonight. Okay, thank you. So, Dennis, what's the best part about living in Taipei?
Oh, wow. Taipei's amazing. You know, it's always been amazing with the people here, and the culture. It's such a friendly and safe place to be in. And beside that, I would say nowadays more and more, because I've been here for such a long time, the convenience, the transportation, and definitely anybody who's ever been here or heard anything about Taiwan, I mean, the food is just, a different level.
What's your favorite Taiwan local food?
Oh, wow. Yeah, one of my favorite is the Taiwanese nyoro mian, which is Taiwanese beef noodle soup, kind of like a stew. But, later on, I found out this is something very unique to Taiwan. I mean, it comes from many cultures of different provinces in China, but I think Taiwan made its own version over the years. So the soup, it's extremely rich. You can drink the soup, and the noodles and the beef just melts in your mouth. Oh, I want one right now.
What do you call it again? You've got me hungry. I'm drooling right now.
牛肉面, 红烧牛肉面. So the beef noodle soup.
And Dennis, what do you like to do in your free time? When you have free time in Taipei, where do you go to let loose?
You know what? Like I said, I did most of my growing up in California and now Taipei. I go surfing a lot. So,
surfing?
So you can, so Taipei is one of those amazing places. You're in downtown. You're in the most happening place where nightclubs and high-rise buildings are all around you. But then 45-minute drive away, you're on the beach with great waves and pick yourself up a board and you're there.
Wow. a Californian with a Hawaiian spirit living in Taipei.
There you go.
Dennis Nie, I'm going to mention a few artists. You tell me what you think. First word that comes to your mind. There are no wrong answers, no right answers, just your answers, okay?
All right.
Okay.
All right, let's do it.
JJ Lin.
Oh, Soul.
Soul, okay.
Yeah.
Mayday.
Mayday. Oh, Taiwan Rock.
Okay. Ensign Chen.
Ensign Chen. Heavenly.
Jolin Tsai.
Oh, man, can I say it? She is beautiful, sexy.
Nice. I hope she's listening.
I hope so too.
All right, Dennis Nie, thank you very much. And right now, some music from Hong Kong. A group called AGA, A-G-A, covering a Japanese city pop song originally by Takeuchi Maria. This is Plastic Love.
Hi, this is Tito Gray on ICRT, and you've got Bobby Kong on our 45th anniversary DJ reunion special, exclusively right here on FM 100.
Bobby Kong. Hey, welcome back. We're celebrating the 45th anniversary of ICRT. I'm your DJ, Bobby Kong, in Japan known as... Konosame! Yes, indeed, that's how I'm called in Japan, Kamasami Kong. But here on ICRT, everybody knows me as Bobby Kong. So let's continue. Coming up later this hour, we'll be talking with Tony Taylor. But right now, some city pop music by Tatsuro Yamashita. Yeah, the magic of Tatsuro Yamashita. He's also known as the king of city pop music, not only in Japan and Taiwan, but in the world. He is the #1 master. And another master of the radio airwaves here in Taiwan is with us right now. Gonna catch up and find out what my friend Tony Taylor has been up to. Hello, Tony.
Hey. How you doing, Bobby?
Hey, Tony, I got a bunch of questions for you. There are no wrong answers, no right answers. We and your fans here in Taiwan just want to know a few little things about what you're up to these days. Is that okay?
Sure.
Okay.
Ask me.
All right. First, where were you and what was your experience like during the big earthquake? And are all of your family members safe?
Yeah, well, we're all safe. Our house is fine. Everything's good. The earthquake was not something out of the ordinary. I mean, we experienced them a lot here in Taiwan, as in Japan, I assume. But we were here in '99 when the last great big earthquake hit.
Oh, yeah.
And so we have a little bit of emotional experience and physical experience with earthquakes. But I was up upstairs in my office holding onto my piano.
Oh.
And my wife was downstairs in the bathroom holding onto the sink.
Oh, man.
I think it was.
Sounds like quite a shake.
Yeah, it was quite a shake. And it went on for about a minute or so. And I was yelling and saying, you okay? You okay? She goes, yeah, okay. Hold on. So then it stopped and we got together and hugged.
Okay. And
wow, that was cool.
Of course, you're talking about your wife, the famous actress Ismini, right?
Yeah, I think that is Mini Ting.
Ismini Ting, yeah.
Yeah, and so it was exciting, but we were all okay.
What's the best part? You've been living in Taiwan for how many years now?
3.
300, more like 300. So
no, off and on since 1984.
Yeah, so it's been a long time. What is that? 30 years? 40 years?
Feels like 40.
Okay. What's the best part after living in Taiwan for 40 years? What's the best part about living in Taiwan?
Obviously the people. Number 2, the food.
Mm-hmm.
Number 3, just the sheer enjoyment of driving in traffic in Taiwan.
Oh, that's enjoyment?
Yeah.
And you do
and
it.
riding my bicycle too.
Yeah. So you mentioned the food. What's your favorite Taiwanese food?
Gumbao jiding, gambian noodle soup, 炒饭, fried rice, fried chicken, and fried green vegetables.
Oh, sounds so healthy. Okay, what's your favorite place to go to hear live music?
Oh, well, that's an easy question. There are several. One is Sappho Live Jazz Club. There's another one called Rev Now. There's another one called Red Room Rendezvous, James Joyce Irish Bar, Revolver, Smexy.
Smexy, I've been there. Yeah, that's a good place. I like that. I think Caitlin sings there, right?
Yes, she does. The very beautiful and talented Caitlin.
Yeah, and she's a great DJ, too.
Oh, sure.
Okay, a few more things. Word association. There are no wrong answers, no right answers, just your answers, okay?
Okay.
Here we go. Taipei taxis.
Dangerous.
TSMC.
Needed entity.
Cho Dofu.
Stinky love.
Stinky love? Love?
Yeah, I love stinky tofu.
I see. Okay. Taipei 101.
Tall.
Samantha K.
Weird.
Afu, the taxi driver.
Who?
Afu, the chatty taxi driver who sings.
I don't know him.
Okay. May.
Don't know him.
Okay. That's actually, it's a little restaurant where they serve egg sandwiches.
Yeah, I love him.
Okay. K-pop.
What?
Okay. Taiwan Pijo.
Yummy.
Susie Wonder.
Love her. She's so sweet.
Air Supply.
Saw them with their pants off.
Did it make their music sound better?
I walked into their dressing room by mistake before their show in Taiwan, and they were changing their pants.
Let's move on. No wrong answers, no right answers, just your answers, Tony Taylor. The next word, Ron Stewart.
He's too handsome and he's too tall.
Richie Walker.
Weirdo.
Dougie Day.
Extreme weirdo.
Rick Monday.
Texan.
All right. Tony Taylor, thank you very much for taking time to be with us here in the Bobby Kong segment of our 45th anniversary. What are you guys going to do after the show tonight? How are you going to celebrate?
We're going to go find some Taiwan Picho and maybe have some Cho Dofu.
Ooh.
And find a taxi driver who sings.
Okay, sounds good. Let's go out with a song. How about your wife's favorite song? What is Mini's favorite song?
It's by Madonna, Like a Virgin.
Oh. Please give her my best regards.
Okay.
Tony Taylor, thank you very much for joining us here on ICRT, our 45th anniversary. Do you have any special message for all of the ICRT listeners?
Yeah, I love you. I love you long time. Hope to see you soon.
Tony Taylor, thank you very much. Shea Ni. Here's one for his meanie. We're starting up another segment of the Bobby Kong Show here on the 45th anniversary of ICRT. And we'll call to Richie Walker, talk with him, and we'll call to San Francisco to talk with Sally A and find out what she wants to be. We'll do that. Music here by Willie Chirino from Cuba, covering all the Beatles songs in his own unique style. Willie Chirino on ICRT. Richie Walker joins us next. And right about now, I want to bring an old friend into the program. You know him. I know him very well. He is the one, the only guitar player, singer, and DJ, former DJ here at ICRT, the one and only Richie Wong.
Richie Walker. Oh, man, that was so good. How much is this going to cost me? Hey, Bobby.
Hey, how you doing,
Bobby
Richie?
Kong.
Yes, indeed. Hey, I want to play a little word association.
Friends from Hawaii, longtime friends from Hawaii. I just got to say that.
Yeah, that's right. We've been friends since 1978, I think, is when we first met.
Yeah, that's a long time, man. So what's new? What do you want to ask me?
I want to play a little word association game with you. Are you ready for that?
Okay, let's go.
I did this with Stevie Wonder. I've done this with James Brown, and now doing it with my hero, Richie Walker. Richie, there are no wrong answers. There are no right answers. There are only your answers. I'm going to throw out the name of something or somewhere or somebody, and you tell me the very first thing that comes to your mind. Are you ready?
All right.
Here we go.
Mm-hmm.
Tien Mu.
Suburb.
Yangmingshan.
Mountain.
Shimending.
Oh, Shimending.
Yeah.
Go through Shimending to get to Yangmingshan. I never really hung in Shimending.
Chicken feet.
No, we didn't go through Shimending. That's Sherlin. I'm sorry, I got it wrong.
That's okay. As I said, there are no wrong answers, no right answers, only your answers.
Poor man's Times Square.
Chicken feet.
Unappetizing.
Unappetizing. Didn't you eat that when you went to the movie theaters, like all the girls?
I never ate chicken feet. No way.
Taiwan night market.
Yeah. Fun.
Okay. Ding Hao.
I got the Ding Hao busy blues. Ding Hao, our old residence.
Yeah, we used to live there in the Champagne d'Achat, just
That's
above the
right.
McDonald's, right?
In the Welcome supermarket there, yeah.
That's right. Okay. Pig's ears.
Will you stop it?
Okay, how about this one? We went to this place called Hua Shi Jia, and they had snake blood. Did you ever try the snake blood? And if
Oh, man.
what
Remember
did you
when
think?
you and I took Hall & Oates there? We walked them through there. Their jaws dropped.
Yeah. Okay, moving on. Taipei taxis.
Oh, I remember the old taxis where the guy would actually open the door too small.
And the guys
Back then, they were too small.
and the drivers always had Bing Lung. They were always chewing Bing Lung,
Oh,
right?
I'd get in the car at 5:30 in the morning in front of the Champagne building to go to Yangmingshan, and I'd hear a Nolly.
Okay, here we go. Moving on. TSMC.
Oh, the savior of Taiwan.
Absolutely. The savior of Taiwan. Well said.
Morris Chang, the owner of Taiwan Semiconductor, yeah.
That's right. Okay.
I think I interviewed him. Who interviewed him? You interviewed him or I interviewed him?
I
can't
think
remember.
Dennis Nie did an interview with him.
Back in the day. Okay.
Cho Dofu.
Cho Dofu. Dirty socks.
Oh, dirty socks.
Smells like dirty socks.
Yeah, we had a good life in Taiwan, didn't we?
Taiwan was good to us. We went down from Hawaii. You brought me in. I owe that to you. I owe my lifestyle in Asia to Bobby Kong. No, I'll give you face, man. I owe it to you. I owe my life in Asia to you. I owe my little business empire to Richard Chang. You know, Costco.
One more name on the list. Richie Walker.
I don't know who I am. I've had so many different lives. I don't even remember what day it is now.
Okay, and one last question. Your dad's favorite song.
Oh, I'd say it was Tony Bennett.
What song?
I left my heart in San Francisco. My dad would walk around. Joe would walk around. I left my heart in San Francisco. That was his favorite.
What a great song. What a classic. That song for Richie's dad, Joe. That was his favorite song. Well, let's continue since we're talking about San Francisco. Let's catch up with another ICRT DJ, former DJ, who's currently living in San Francisco. Talking about Sally Ye. Hello, Sally.
Hey! Hi, Bobby.
Hey!
It's been a while.
Yes, indeed, Sally Ye. We used to do a show together on ICRT's sister station, AM 576, right?
Yeah.
We did it.
Memories.
Great memories from way back in the day.
And we did it with me, too. I was in the picture, too. Don't forget about me, Samson Strong. Sally Ye, I love you.
Love you back, Samson.
Okay, anyway, he's just gonna hang back for a little while. First off, we're catching up with you. You're living in San Francisco. Why are you living in San Francisco?
I actually came back here from Beijing to take care of my mom in her end-of-life stage.
Oh, I see.
And my daughter, who is a teenager, she just turned 18. She was attending high school as well. So now she's at UC Davis, and I grew up here. So I'm in the house that I grew up in.
So how did you get to Taiwan? What took you to Taipei?
Back in the day? Wow. Okay. That was a long time ago. There was a radio station that was going, first Taiwan radio station that was going live. And it was called Broadcasting Corporation of China. But it's, and yeah, BCC. And I turned in my air check from the 2 radio stations I worked at here in San Francisco. And then I got hired.
We're running a little short on time. Do you have a message for all of our ICRT listeners and maybe for the staff of ICRT on this, the 45th anniversary? Is there something you would like to say?
Well, happy anniversary, ICRT. It's been a really long time that I've been on the air, and I really miss my listeners. I miss you, Bobby. I miss all the other DJs up in Yangmingshan back in the day, and yeah,
Sally,
keep learning.
Sally.
Yes, Samson.
I miss you too.
Oh,
I miss you so much.
Oh,
I used to love it when you would pat my belly, and that was always so
and
much
tickle
fun.
your toes.
Yeah,
don't tell anybody. I told you, don't tell anybody.
You used to tickle me behind the ears too. I love that.
All right, that's Samson. He, of course, he misses you. And we wish you all the best, Sally, and thank you for joining us here on the 45th anniversary of FM 100 ICRT.
Thank you, Bobby.
We're listening to Bobby Kong, not to be confused with King Kong, but often confused with Donkey Kong, on ICRT's 45th anniversary DJ reunion, exclusively on FM 100.
Well, we're back and in the final segment of the Bobby Kong Show on this, the 45th anniversary of ICRT. You know, when we went on the air back in 1979, this song by the Doobie Brothers was number 1. Yeah, this song was number 1 when we first went on the air back in 1979. That was 45 years ago, and we're celebrating our anniversary. This is the final segment of the program. By the way, this voice, of course, is the voice of Michael McDonald. You heard Richie talking about him earlier today. And I had a chance to speak with Michael McDonald also. And I said, Michael, after all this time, after all the songs that you performed, which is your favorite to perform these days?
Gosh, they're all so different. You know, I'm not sure that I really have one all-time favorite, but I really love doing a lot of the old stuff that I grew up listening to as a kid. You know, and that's why I loved so much doing the Motown record. It was more fun than work, really. You know.
Oh yeah.
Going back and writing songs for a record of my own is kind of like going back to the grindstone. You know, it's kind of like getting back in the wheel. But I love it. I love that too. But I've always loved the old songs, and so I doing stuff like the Motown stuff is a lot of fun for me.
The unique voice of Mr. Michael McDonald. Here I am, baby. I'm signed, sealed, delivered. I'm yours. This is dedicated to all of you, our listeners, to ICRT. Yes, here I am, baby. Signed, sealed, delivered. I'm yours. Now, speaking of Stevie Wonder, I had a chance to catch up with him in his hotel room, and it sounded like this. And right about now, it's time for our Bobby Kong Shao Fan Yelling Contest. We have several contestants standing by with their best Shao Fan yell. The winner will get a dinner for 2 at Eddie's Cantina in Tianmu. All right, let's go to contestant number 1. This is Fiona.
豆花，豆花，好吃的豆花又过来了，赶紧来买哦。
Not bad. Good job, Fiona Lowe. And our next contestant is Lee Mong Che. Lee Mong Che, go ahead. You are on the air.
咸水鸡， 咸水鸭、烤鸡、烤鸭。
That was actually kind of cute. I liked it. That's Lee Mong Che. Our next contestant is calling in from the road somewhere. Adam Hung, you're on the air.
来哦，来哦，大家进来买正港好食的地产高丽菜。
All right.
再是一粒卖35块。
Okay.
今啊，剩台面上的。
All right. Adam, Adam, thank you very much. That was very nice. Adam, he's still going. Let's go back and review one more time. Our first contestant, Fiona Lowe. Fiona.
蚵仔面线，蚵仔面线，臭豆腐，臭豆腐。
Very nice. That was very good. Fiona Lowe. And now once again, one more time for Lee Mong Che.
小肉粽、臭豆腐、小酒类。
That was very good. And that's going to be hard to beat. But Adam Hung, you have one more chance.
来哦，
Go
大家
ahead.
进来买
All right.
正港好食的地产高丽菜。
Okay.
再是一粒卖35块。
Okay,
今
Adam.
啊，
Adam.
剩台面上的一斤则卖。
I don't think you can hear. Adam Hung, thank you. Thank you very much. We're going to be back in just a moment. We'll announce the winner of the Bobby Kong Xiao Fun Yelling Contest coming up right after this. All right. Well, it's been a great day. And this next song is dedicated to all the news people, the sales people, the management people, everybody at ICRT, all the DJs, and especially to you, our listeners. Happy birthday to us all. And now, finally, it's time to announce the winner of the Bobby Kong Xiao Fun Yelling Contest. This is for dinner for two at Eddie's Cantina in Tianmu. Drum roll, please. By the way, the dinner for two includes large nachos, tacos, enchiladas, horchata, agua de Jamaica, an ice cream burrito. And the winner is Lee Mong Che. Gongshi, gongshi, gongshi. Congratulations. You get the dinner for two at Eddie's Cantina in Tianmu. And I'm looking at the clock on the wall. I can see it's time for us to say that's all. We're completely out of time. So I'm going to ask you to do something. You know what an ID is? Because, whenever a celebrity comes to ICRT, we always ask them, we give them a piece of paper, and the piece of paper, well, it's kind of a template. And it will say something like, "Hi, I'm Ron Stewart, and you're listening to Bobby Kong on ICRT." Right? Okay? So, you know what the template says. Can you do an ID for me saying like, "Hi, I'm Ron Stewart, you're listening to Bobby Kong on ICRT"?
I can do that.
Okay. All right. Millions of people are listening all over the world. So, Ron Stewart, you are on the air.
All right. Hi, I'm Ron Stewart, and if there's one guy that I will always endorse for the rest of my life, it's Kamasone.
Oh, man. You're the best, Ron. You are absolutely the best. I love you, brother.
I often wonder what I'd have been without you, Bob. I'm telling you right now, I'm serious. When you came in, I wouldn't get that much direction from the rest of the people around the station. But you influenced me like nobody else. I will always put you at the top of the list of people that got me on the right track.
Oh, Ron, wait a minute, just a minute. You forgot all about me.
And him, I forgot about Samson.
You
I'm
forgot
sorry,
about me.
Samson. Oh!
Ron, stop tickling me. Don't. He's doing that thing on my belly again, Bob.
Ron, he's ticklish, right? He's just crazy ticklish.
He's so very sensitive, isn't he?
All right. Ron, you always make me feel good. I still love listening to your programs whenever you're on the radio.
And you know,
what's that?
And that's why I always think about playing the songs that stick out in my mind. You're so funny, Bob, because I still remember all the songs. Honolulu City Lights. You were the first person I ever heard play that song. All I need.
Oh, yeah.
I love you.
Ron, I got to tell you, as I listen to you, I just got to say, Papa don't take no mess. Hey, Ron, take us out of here with a little bit of James Brown and I Feel Good. Do you think you can do that?
Wow! I feel good. I knew that I would now. I feel good. I knew that I would. So good. So good. 'Cause I got you.
Hi, this is James Brown. I feel good looking at Kama-sama Kong. Kama-sama, hit the button, and you got to get something. Hit it, Kong. Hit it. Hit it. Hit it. Wow! I feel good. I knew that I wouldn't. I feel good. I knew that I wouldn't. So good. So good. 'Cause I got you. So good. So good. 'Cause I got you.
Well, sorry to play short versions of all of these songs, but we're completely out of time for our 45th anniversary. We hope to be able to come back for our 50th anniversary 5 years later. That is, if any of us are still around. Anyway, most of all, I just want to say a big thanks and a sheshe ni to you. Thank you for joining us on this extravaganza, the 45th anniversary of ICRT. Big thanks to all of our staff, all the DJs, Tony Taylor, Richie Walker, Dennis Nier, Sally Ye, Ding Yu, Sales Department. Ron Stewart, of course, he took care of all the DJs throughout the day. Eddie Gonzalez, his wife Joe, and his daughter Aliyah, thank you for the free tacos at Eddie's Cantina. Big thanks to Deborah Chang for helping me and my advisor, Joe Chang. And of course, production support by Gray Gleason. But most of all, a big thanks to you, Sheshe Ni. Hope to see you again sometime, somewhere in the future. Meantime, you know what to do. Put your pinky finger to the moon.